Let me see if this is working. Is it working? Okay, it is. Hey, how's it going, everybody? We're live? Are we live? I don't know. Let me check. Oh, we're on YouTube. I don't know what's going on. I don't see my YouTube post. Are we live? Are we live? I don't know. Here we are. Yes, we are live. Thank goodness. How's it going, everybody? I'm just making sure I'm in right now. I'm just trying to make sure that this is something we talk about anime stuff. Because lately, YouTube has been a little bit upset with particular content creators. And Reb Desu happened to be targeted by this. I have been targeted about this because I made fun of a certain content creator known as Andrew Tate, basically making a conspiratorial thing. The guy got upset. Apparently, someone at YouTube didn't like that video about me making fun of insinuating that Pizzagate and the argument was like that. I'm not trying to make him look bad. I understand it was kind of funny to me that he got arrested and all because of some pizza box that he showed off. So this is what's going on. Like I get that most people are talking about that situation, especially the whole situation with heel versus babyface. A lot of people talking about that. Basically, this is what's going on. I basically explained the reason why. It's because there is a group of people that are trying to resist the anti-LGBTQ rhetoric that's been happening for a long time. And what it is that they've been trying to attack people over this and argue with people over this, that it got to the breaking point that it's flat out annoying. And they come up with these words and everything to counteract this whole situation, using it as a go-to word. Like they always use these go-to words that kind of describe and try to communicate with people about this issue that they have with people. They basically try to go with the cis white male thing, and it's like the language that they use for this is basically to combat, to combat the anti-LGBTQ thing, because they're afraid that they're gonna get killed or murdered or something like that. It is kind of crazy. And I understand they live in fear of this. This is something that is pretty scary. And lately there's been a lot of conversation about this whole issue. And I'm going to go ahead and get back to the screen here. I'm going to try to at least discuss this because I know that most people are basically making it funnier than ever. So welcome to the show, guys. I'm going to go ahead and talk about the anime because that's what it is, the anime. I know that most people don't like this type of content. It's just me just making fun of things and also having fun with it as it is. That's what I'm do. That's what I like to do, making this type of content. So keep this in mind. A lot of people kind of leave and it's like, it's boring, go. That's how it is. I don't expect to get a lot of views on this. This is nothing really big. So to explain some of the situations, they've been getting upset over petty issues with people on the internet for a long time, making fun of their sexuality or their identity. And it got to the breaking point that they decided to come up with this silly ass language on Tumblr. This type of language is being developed by a linguistics group at UC Berkeley to basically, the pronouns and everything, to basically combat the anti-LGBTQ. I don't really think, but sometimes they come off as a bit. How do you say this? When they try to communicate, it's kind of weird and annoying to the point that it feels like they have no soul behind what they're saying. I get what they're saying, but it's like a lot of the stuff that they say, it just sounds like a robot. I hate to say that. And I know some of them can be a little bit awkward at times, and I don't blame them. It's just, the thing is, a lot of the stuff that's been happening, and this is kind of the truth. I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to make them feel bad. It's just, they always tend to cross the line over issues. And Rebdesu kind of brings that up. So what Reb is dealing with right now is that YouTube basically took down his video. So keep in mind, Reb is kind of upset about this. So Team YouTube basically got upset. Basically, this is what happened.
P445 was permanently banned off of YouTube a couple years ago after he was caught in a sting operation to go meet up with a 13-year-old girl. All right. Since that has taken place, recently he was caught once again by a popular YouTuber known as Gideon. Gideon and multiple other YouTubers, at least 5 other YouTubers, are receiving community strikes for covering the story, for literally covering the story that EDP 445 has been caught again. How is this possible? Like, the whole point of these YouTubers covering this story is to warn the public that there is a danger out there.
Basically, I basically understand what he's saying here. It's to bring awareness upon what's going on with a particular content creator that tends to that's screwed up. Basically, EDP 439. He's like a big Eagles fan. He's a big content creator that's an Eagles fan. Of course, a lot of people found out about this when a YouTube. Basically, this is a group of people that go after, let's just say, child predators, and they go online. But the problem is, from what I understand, this group of people screwed up, and EDP kind of was let go because of entrapment argument, and that was the reason why EDP was let go. Yes, what he did was kind of wrong, and a lot of people found out that he was trying to attract young girls online. And to bring awareness to this issue, a lot of people find it hard to believe. And YouTube tends to take this down because they feel that the people talking about it are not important to talk about this issue. And it feels insulting because all we're doing is basically bringing awareness, like every other YouTuber out there that's basically trying to bring awareness to the issue, and YouTube decides to do this as a community guideline strike. Keep in mind, I'm not trying to be mean to YouTube, but YouTube has this problem. Whenever there's like a YouTube an internet personality that got into some crazy stuff, like got into trouble, and people reported about it, YouTube starts to go after them over the fact that they reported this stuff. And it gets to that point that I don't think YouTube appreciates us anymore about reporting this stuff because of the whole Onision situation. Remember Onision? Yeah. Apparently Onision, it ruined Onision in some way, but at the same time, he was innocent in certain cases because the girlfriend, the ex-wife of his, turns out she wasn't really she was basically emotionally abusive, and the ex-boyfriend kind of came out and said that this girl basically cheated on me, so I'm not gonna bother with this chick anymore. It's like, yeah, I get why this happened. It's like, yeah, this is becoming a situation to where yeah, Onision can be an asshole, but I don't think he really did it because it did ruin him. It did ruin him. In a way, it ruined him as a content creator. And a lot of people don't realize, yes, a lot of people had issues with him in the past, even with all the controversies and everything. He's still around. But the problem is like EDP, Eagles fan, basically got into some trouble and basically got and YouTube is trying to tell people, no, you're not going to report that. That's basically trying to tell people, no, we're trying to make people aware of this. It's like, how hard can you not understand? People are trying to make it aware that this person got caught trying to, meet up with a 13-year-old girl to have sex with her. But does that make any sense to you? You got upset with us reporting this as if it's a problem. No one is trying to, I understand, but lately, YouTube's revenue is going low. And if you want to keep adding on these stupid ideas that you plan on doing, you better hope they don't fire the person that monitors this stuff, and they tell him, well, we're trying to make money here, guys. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to fire you because you're mentally. They're probably gonna insult the guy or the woman involved, telling them, well, logically, this person is kind of making people aware of the issue, and yet you're getting upset with him for reporting on this by basically calling it a community, giving him a community guidelines for absolutely no reason. This is becoming a situation with YouTube, to the point that a lot of content creators don't want to be on the platform anymore. They want to go. They might as well just jump ship and go somewhere else, because this is becoming a situation to where people are getting fed up with YouTube doing this stuff. Because I understand they want to become a TV network of sorts, and that's why the FCC is trying to enforce these laws and everything. And this is the type of problems we're seeing. We're seeing that that YouTube wants to, stop people from reporting on something that happened online. That an internet personality that basically was caught doing something wrong again, and you want to basically ignore the problem by basically trying to tell everyone, oh, content community strike. Sorry, fellas, we're gonna go ahead and cancel it. We're gonna have to put you on a little bit of a strike right there. Sorry. Well, I want YouTube to say that. Like, seriously, we're sorry about this, sir. We really want you to know that we want to make sure that you read the guidelines so you can understand what we're coming from. We don't want anyone to get mad, but it's like, fuck. Like, someone's gonna say F the community guidelines. Like, that's what's gonna happen, and you guys are gonna have to deal with that stuff. Like, why are you gonna, like, seriously? You're gonna tell us, read the community guidelines, or else we're gonna kill you. We're gonna kill your channel. That's right. Right. It's like YouTube's gonna probably tell us that. Yeah, we're gonna tell you that read the community guidelines, guys. This is YouTube. We own you guys. We really do. We want you guys to read the community guidelines. You're gonna probably do that. You're gonna probably, if people are gonna come up to you guys, you're gonna tell us, read the community guidelines. I can imagine how the person who wrote the guidelines is gonna be like, read the community guidelines like a robot, like a broken robot. Oh boy, I swear this stuff is ridiculously stupid, and this is becoming a situation to where people are a little bit upset about this. It's officially YouTube actually shielding pedophiles. They contributed down to my community guidelines strike and now painting EDP 45 as a victim of a stage meetup used it to accuse him of intruders misconduct with a minor. I'm losing my mind. YouTube. But here's the problem with this. He has some of you, and here's some of the YouTubers that receive strikes. Hey YouTube, me and multiple other YouTubers had on our video taken down on one reasons when this information is true and can even provide the case number. Please review the vid. Everyone else is detailing the case. So yeah, this is becoming a situation to where, yes, YouTube really is bad. Like, this is how bad it is. And this is what happens when you let YouTube do this to you. Read the community guidelines, guys. Read the community guidelines. Like, well, I really don't want to read it. It just sounds like someone from California went in and killed people. But this is what's going on right now, because it's a little bit more to what you would expect. Yeah, I'm just trying to get through this because this is something that... Let's see here. Little Peachy's playing... What if Starfield was so bad? What if Starfield had... So today, guys, this is what's going on. Anime, all the way. So this is kind of what's been expecting. So, not much I could do, guys. I'm sorry about this. I haven't really gotten much content lately. I've been out of the loop lately. So, I haven't really talked to anybody. I know that most people are offline. I haven't been dealing with a lot of things. So, this is what's going on. A lot of people are upset. Not saying you guys are wrong. It's just this is kind of bad. So anyways, how's it going, everybody? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about anime. Let's talk about what's going on with the anime community right now. Because alright, Crunchyroll's Brandy McCollum leaves the company. So, I guess I better go ahead and talk about the business side of what's going on right now. For those who don't know, Crunchy Co. Brandy McCollum leaves company. Now, this is on Anime News Network. Now, a lot of people don't know. He runs entertainment news website Deadline reported Friday that Crunchyroll's chief operating officer Brady McCollum is leaving the company after 15 years. McCollum has been working as president of Ralo Puni regarding the transition to chief marketing officer at Gita Republica. Will be replacing McCollum. So it's an Indian. So Gita Repakanda. Let's look her up because this is. I'm guessing this is someone from Pakistan or India. I'm assuming. Yeah, Gita Repakanda. She's mostly a marketing chief right now for. Yeah, so she was a marketing chief at. Oh, she's like Indo-Caribbean. Yeah. So this is her. This is the lady that's going to be running it. Yeah, that's her. She's going to be running. She worked for marketing for Crunchyroll. So what works, and right now this is becoming a situation to where Crunchyroll is trying to reach out to other countries, and by the looks of it, they're not making a lot of money. The failure of what was going on with Crunchyroll losing money is kind of funny. Sony Funimation Global completed its acquisition of AT&T in August 9, 2021, after the company first announced the acquisition in December 2020. Yeah, and they had to deal with a situation to where they had to they were trying to they were suspected of monopolizing the anime industry because they bought out Crunchyroll, which also they bought out Funimation, which they kind of merged, and they also bought the retailer Right Stuff. Vice President Chief Operating Christian Morgan left Right Stuff and Crunchyroll on March 31st. Former Right Stuff President, co-founder Sean Kinnickle also left the company in December. Crunchyroll announced it in August 2022. It required Right Stuff to expand its e-commerce service. Kinnickle, the Right Stuff team, then joined Crunchyroll, an emerging business organization led by Terry Liu. So this is kind of a situation to where right now people are kind of surprised by this. So keep in mind, this is what's going on. They are making, let's just say it's kind of interesting business news, and I'm just bringing this up because this is going to be the new owner. It's going to be a female Indo-Caribbean woman. So keep in mind, they're trying to... she's going to be running the marketing and everything, hoping that we can make more money off of this. But as far as I know, Sony owns practically Funimation, and right now a lot of people are surprised by this. So this is what's going on. Like, I'm surprised the anime community hasn't been talking about this. Okay, Gundam Breaker Battlelog new build graphic novel Kickstarter campaign canceled. So, Legendary Comics campaign sought to raise $80,000 in the U.S. Legendary Comics announced Friday it's canceling its Kickstarter. Yeah, this is becoming a situation to where people are kind of like a little bit upset about this because the first ever official graphic novel franchise produced outside of Japan, the company stated that it was revisited project later date. The company stated that it feels that it will not achieve its goal to to get this project funded despite the time remaining, because the company was unable to get broad support needed for the project. The campaign was seeking to raise $80,000 by September 23 to produce the graphic novel. Raised it only 41,000, which is about 300 backers to date, because a lot of people were not aware of it. That was the thing. Like, marketing is kind of yeah. So here's another one. This is from Japan. Sentai District Court found 53-year-old YouTuber Shibuya Yuta guilty for violating Copyright Act by uploading gameplay footage of a visual novel as well as footage of anime. Sentenced him on Thursday to 2 years in prison, suspended 5 years, fined for 1 million yen, about 6,700. If Yuta remains on good behavior for 5 years, he will not serve time in prison, although he still must pay the fine. Yeah, so Shinobu Yoshida, sorry. So yeah, he had a YouTube channel that basically was gameplay footage, and right now in Japan, it's illegal now. And sadly, this is what happens when Japanese people upload on YouTube. Sadly, I wish people would understand, especially live streaming. Right now, YouTube is basically being draconic about it. As long as I don't, upload stuff, it's like they got upset about this. Okay, here's another one. Let's see. Sebastian Film Festival honors Hayao Miyazaki with Donosta Award. Alright, let's see what else. Goblin Slayer Season 2 reveals the new visual October 6th, which is coming out in October 6th. Good. Cool. Now, Castlevania Nocturne animated spin-off series unveils My Dearest reveals the new Brazen Blaze multiplayer shooter game closed for alpha test. That's nice. Berserk starts the new arc and gets a new chapter starting September 22nd. So they're going to get another book without the creator, who recently died, and I thought they were going to finish up on that one. So they decided to continue on with a new arc. Johnny Head Julia Hideko Fujima resigns and admits late founder sexually abused minors for decades. Ooh, yeah. That's horrible. Basically, this is an idol company that basically promotes idols and idol personalities on TV. Dog Signal TV, live action Disney Tusky films. So that's a lot of things going on, guys. Gamera. Let's see. No one could stop Gamera. So yeah, that's what's going on right now with anime. I'm sorry I couldn't really keep this short, guys. This is like a lot of things that have been discussed about, especially the One Piece live action TV shows. People are talking about it, saying it's a really good show. I might consider watching it. I know that they kind of market it as we're trying to keep it original. We're trying to keep it, pretty fun. And I don't blame them. As far as I know, this is what's going on. Nintendo's post video message from Mario Ambassador Charles Martinet confirms new voice for Super Mario Brothers Wonder game. So yeah, that's what's going on. I don't know, man. There's a lot of anime coming out. I might be interested in watching, but I don't know. Lately, it's been real slow, and right now there's been a release of new games that people don't realize. I might play Armored Core as soon as I'm done with Baldur's Gate 3. Because holy hell, this game is not easy to play. I've been trying to figure out how to play it. I'm trying to build some characters in, and so far, the only character I can play is the Bard, and I managed to literally make it farther, but I'm still suffering from that game. Anyways, that's what's going on, and I can tell you guys, it's not easy. It's not really. Because I've been trying to figure out strategies and planning. I actually had to figure out one big strategy, basically leaving like vines on the ground for druids, and I basically rolled up created like new characters, because let's face it, warlock class kind of is terrible sometimes depending on how you play it. If you're a really good warlock, you can play it. I can play a really good. I can play a rogue sometimes. I can play a paladin, or a fighter, or a crappy ass barbarian, which I usually play. But I just don't like the I'm just trying to figure out what to do, man. It's like a lot of the content that people made, they're trying their best to make these games. Yeah, I wonder how this guy managed to pull it off. It has to be a mod. It has to be like a game breaking yeah, because he has a lot of the gear and gold for this. He knows how to play it. I've been trying to figure out, like, I knocked this girl out and I couldn't get the whatchamacallit stuff out of this girl. Moonrise Towers. Because I knocked her out with non-violent stuff, and I still didn't get her. And that's the weird thing about it. It's like, I couldn't get this chick. And it's like, yeah, because I want to figure out how this person got, like, two characters opposed to what was going on. Because I'm wondering about this. It's like, yeah, because I'm trying to figure out what. Yeah, you can tell this is like the console version. And I have the crappy ass PC port version, which kind of looks. I wish they would actually have it, but it's like, Jesus Christ. Like, Baldur's Gate recruiting both Minthara and Helson. How does Helson get involved in this? Yeah, I want to figure out how do you get both of those people? Is that like a glitch or something? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. It's like you can recruit. Yeah, it's like, like, how can you, how do you, yeah, I already invited Helson in the party. And that's the weird thing about it, is like, so far I'm playing this game, I'm getting so addicted to this game, it's crazy. And lately my friends haven't been online, and I get that they've been busy lately. But I guess I better go ahead and talk about this because this is becoming a weird ass thing. So yeah, everyone's talking about the Osmongold thing. Like, I can't help but laugh at that. The new SWORD tour. Kojima. I guess I better go ahead and... Oh, so they got the Pokemon Pad and Win Episode 1. Ugh. The Last Dragon. Should I watch it again? And everyone's like talking about Armored Core 6. I haven't played Armored Core 6 yet. But as far as I know, let me see, how long have we been on? How long have we been on? How long have we been on? Because I don't know. Oh, I'll show you. It's kind of hilarious. This is a clip that's been popping up about Asmongold with that cat girl thing. There was a comment that he made a long time ago about if you're a girl with if you're a cute cat girl with huge knockers, DM me. And of course, what happened was he let's just say he kind of was blushing for the neat lolly cat girl, and there's a clip of Asmon that showed up. I'll show you.
What? For content. Where is all the vanilla furry porn? Where is... I know it's in there somewhere. I don't want to look at your crazy ass. Whatever they got, whatever they do. I don't watch furry porn. I don't watch furry porn. I don't know.
Did I jump?
I am trying to be quiet for the neighbors. What the fuck is wrong with you? I am not trying to get arrested or deported.
Yeah. Let me see. Asmon's son. Let me look for that clip of Asmongold again. Oh, here it is. This is the one. This is the one.
A short letter of gratitude from Cassie to Asmongold and all her Oh my god, what is this? To everyone, I am writing a letter to express my daily gratitude. It was a very coincidental encounter. Without Asmon Papa, we wouldn't have met. Thank you for accepting me for from a different country. Thank you very much for your kind words every day. I can't speak English well, and I'm inexperienced as a streamer, but if you still support me, I'd be happy. I was able to become very positive by meeting everybody, and I will continue to do my best to meet everybody's expectations. Thank you for shining a light on my daily life. I hope everyone will be happy. I love you. That's so nice. Wow. That's so nice. Wow. It's so cute. Of all the Asmongold endings, this one must be the wholesome one. Yeah, I know. Asmon was like, I didn't even do anything. Yeah, I didn't do anything. I like just pulled up the stream, you know? I'm not trying to seek attention here, but I was the guy in Asmon's chat who said, show us one more stream, and I didn't know he was gonna find some cute VTuber girl from Japan that actually really cute and wholesome moments after that are just so priceless and make him so blushing. Edit. What is this? Oh my god. Wow.
Actually, I was the one who made...
Yeah, because he...
Oh, this is so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
He
Watching Papa Asmon yell at people on the internet.
Yeah, so let me look for that. Let me find that
VTuber
VTuber clip.
Oh my god, what is this? She made the emote? Okay, let me see it. I think that's pretty good.
Oh no.
It is. That's actually pretty good.
Very cute.
It's so good, yeah.
He's ugly.
No, I don't think it's ugly at all. I think it's nice. It's so nice. Holy shit.
Asmo is here? Really? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like this.
It looks
emote.
great.
This emote name is
Oh my god.
Asmon Papa Ayaya. It looks great.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Wow.
I'm very glad to hear that.
Yeah.
I like his face. It's very handsome. Asmon Papa collab when? Oh, I want
That's
to,
her.
I want to collab him, but
That's
yeah.
what's going on with Asmongold. He this is
very
the
yes,
cat girl.
Asmon Papa is busy. Yeah.
he really likes cat girls. That's what Asmon likes.
He's busy sleeping. He's busy sleeping. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Sleeping is very important.
She made the emote?
And this was like years ago. Like Kasi, the cat girl VTuber who was really the cute cat girl VTuber, basically got a lot of attention because he basically was checking out the stream like he usually does. Like he randomly looks up a stream and then finds out, oh, there we go, there's a stream. Well, if you want to get on, man, you can come in. I got the voice chat up and running on Discord. If you want, I can jump in if you want in your thing. Hold on. Let me set this up and see if it works. Asmongold. Asmongold wants to take down Asmongold. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not really making much content right now. I'm just like looking at this stuff because people are talking about Asmongold, and it's like the cat girl's still going. So a lot of people are talking about the pronoun rant, and it's getting to that breaking point that yes, this is becoming one of those things that people are upset about. So anyways, guys, this is what's going on. So I'm just gonna try to explain something. Let's see. Let me see about this
Valve
one.
President Gabe Newell abuses his power and threatens to fire staff members, all for a video game skin. We all know what you're thinking. You've only got 3 treasures remaining to get the 10th anniversary rewards, except you've been at 3 treasures for the remaining days now. There's no end in sight. You've played core, you've played support, you've played mid. Once you even tried jungling. Nothing. There's 3 weeks just to
I'm just reacting to this. This is like the most boring
You know who else
shit
agrees
I
with
ever
you?
did.
Gabe Newell. And you know who's fired if we don't extend the event so he can get his Ursa set? According to Gabe, us. So we're happy and relieved to still be employed and announce the end date of the 10th anniversary event is now September 18th. Oh, good. Fuck with the king to find out. Yeah, bro, like, there it is. Yep, man of the people.
I sort of got burned out on World of Warcraft. Like, I got to the point where, like, they'd introduce a new level cap, and I'd be like, ah, and then I'd, like, start playing for about 10 minutes, and my brain would melt down.
I gotta look up this Gabe Newell interviews. I gotta look up these Gabe Newell. I gotta look this up. I'm kind of curious about Gabe Newell interviews. Like, I'm a bit curious about the Gabe Newell interviews. Like, a lot of people are like making fun of the the rendition of him. Like, this is the one that he
Gavin is spitting facts.
I like this
about
one.
what-
This was actually a really good
we're
one.
not adding no animated skins to Counter-Strike 2. That takes away from the aesthetic. Yeah, the skins already look good. We don't need the animated effects where you have a dragon come and reload for you. Fucking gay-ass fairy bullshit. This ain't Skyrim, motherfucker. This is Counter-Strike. We have fucking terrorists up in this bitch. We are blowing up nuclear fucking facilities, bitch. If you don't like it, take your ass back to Valorant, motherfucker. Do you think we give a single fuck about Riot Games? Fucking Chinese cucks that ship games with spyware? Yeah, I'm good on all that. We are not fucking video game developers, and it's funny because when we do make games like Half-Life Alyx or Counter-Strike 2, it's just to fuck with the industry. We made the Valve Index just to shove a cock down Zuckerberg's throat, and we made the Steam Deck because every other company let Nintendo dominate the mobile space for too fucking long. So we just said fuck it and made the ultimate Nintendo piracy device. I personally have clocked in 100 hours on Mario Sunshine on my own Steam Deck, and I've never bought the game.
You know what the best part about this is? You could probably imagine him saying half of that. I thought it was real for a second. I did too, man. I thought he was...
Yeah, because this is probably a year ago.
During HL2, Gabe was more involved. And Gabe, if you haven't met him, Gabe is a very imposing guy. Like, he's literally just a tall dude. And also his mannerisms can be very imposing. And so when I'm like 20 and he's like in HL2, like taking me out for lunch, giving me game ideas, I'm like, yes.
He was mostly hands off.
Games, they have to kind of have a buffer zone between them and all the questions that fans want to ask them.
Gabe is definitely thinking big picture. Like, he...
Hi, my name is May, and this is a commented version of my current world record 90% speedrun for Baldur's Gate 3. 90% means our goal is to reach any of the game's endings as fast as possible, and we're allowed to use any bugs and glitches to get there. Before the run, we'll quickly go over our choices in character creation. We use Gil as our origin character since he has a special interaction in the game's second act that allows us to trigger an early ending. His default wizard class is perfect for a speedrun since it gives us access to all 4 of the spells we'll need to use for this run: Fog Cloud, Enhanced Sleep, Chromatic Orb, and Magic Missile. Enhanced Sleep is used since it increases our jump distance by a massive 300%. By using this, Gale is able to jump absolutely insane distances, with much higher speed than if you were walking. Leapfrogging everywhere is thus the preferred method of transportation for the run. We also play the game on the balance difficulty. This is because we need to manipulate our party's HP values to 0 a few times, and by playing the game on balanced, we have less HP, which makes the process faster. Lastly, here's a quick rundown of the ability scores we use. We take 17 Strength since your jump distance increases with Strength, 15 Dexterity since we need to roll high in Initiative, letting us take our turn sooner in combat, 16 Intelligence since that gives us access to 4 prepared spells at a time, and the rest of our stats are all dumped to 8 since they aren't used in the run. With all that background out of the way, let's get into the speedrun. Baldur's Gate 3 begins with your character being kidnapped onto an alien ship by brain-eating monsters called Mind Flayers, who infect you with a brain-eating parasite. Gale doesn't have time for that, and immediately becomes the Incredible Hulk with Enhanced Sleep, giving him more than enough jump distance to clear the entire first room in 2 jumps. We then get in position for the first major glitch of the run. By dashing and jumping into a wall, we manage to clip through the wall into the final area of the tutorial Nautiloid. Our goal is to activate the ship's transponder at the end of the room so that we can escape. We dash one more time, stacking the movement speed bonus with the dash from earlier, and then run forward a bit before jumping straight to the transponder to finish the Nautiloid. This is our first loading screen, and because of the size of the game, Baldur's Gate 3 can have some pretty long loading times. Since load times vary wildly depending on your PC hardware, all speedruns for the game exclude loading times from the final time in order to ensure fairness for runners on worse
depending
PCs.
on how good your computer is.
At this point in the game's story, the ship crash lands, and it's your goal to find a way to remove your brain parasite. Dropping the Revivify scroll from our inventory, we start setting up for a glitch called shadowboxing. By attempting to move an item to an invalid position, we set a node. Certain containers can then be glitched to launch towards that node, bypassing all collision checks and all checks for whether it's a valid position. We can combine this with another glitch that allows dead companions to trigger cutscenes in order to effectively teleport our party extremely long distances so long as there is a cutscene at the destination. Making our way over to Shadowheart, she generously volunteers to be our magician's assistant. We mash through her dialogue and then perform the HP manipulation I mentioned earlier in order to get her body in our inventory. The closest containers we can use for shadowboxing are found at camp, so we go there to retrieve them. Since dead companions can't trigger cutscenes from the container, we need to make sure it breaks upon arrival to release Shadowheart, so by setting it on fire, we make it so that the second tick of the burning status destroys the box. Once it's lit, we launch Shadowheart towards the mountain pass. Because the game has no idea how to handle a dead Shadowheart triggering a cutscene she should be alive for, the game resurrects her and forces a long rest. While we sleep, Gale's cat shows up to tell him to eat a magic ring, which we'll chow down on later. Now alive, Shadowheart is able to walk through the mountain pass entrance, automatically taking the whole party with her. There's also some brief dialogue here involving Shadowheart's artifact, but we just mash through it and ignore it. Upon loading in, we take control of Gale again to use Magic Missile on some NPCs in camp so that we can skip some otherwise mandatory dialogue. We munch on the ring, and then it's off to bed. While sleeping, Gale encounters the god of the Forgotten Realms. We're allowed to customize the appearance of this character in character creation, and so it's tradition in the Baldur's Gate speedrunning community for us to one-up each other by making the most hideous characters possible. Waking up, we pre-buff our jumps again for the next area, and then leave for the mountain pass. Because we only have to get one character to the next area transition for our party to advance, we opt to get Gale there while leaving Shadowheart behind. We'd normally have to fight a pack of ghouls on this route, but by casting Fog Cloud, we're able to obscure their vision and avoid triggering a fight. Leaping through the cloud, we make our way to Elminster, Gale's mentor. For some background, Gale is currently suffering from a magical bomb implanted in his chest that he accidentally put there in an attempt to impress the goddess of magic. Elminster tells Gale that he needs to nuke himself in order to destroy the game's antagonist, the Cult of the Absolute, ending the game early. As speedrunners, we're all too happy to oblige, so we make our way to the next area to go do exactly that. We break our legs jumping down the hill, and then it's on to the Shadow-Cursed Lands to go finish the game. While we load in, a quick thank you to everyone on the CRPG Speedrunning Discord server for helping make this run possible. They found a lot of the tricks we use, and it couldn't have been done without them. As soon as we load in, we mash through some dialogue with the goblins so that we can get back to doing some HP manipulation on Shadowheart. This is so that we can set up for another shadow box that will teleport us directly to the end of the game. Using Chromatic Orb, we set up our fire again before lighting up our crate and putting Shadowheart inside. Dragging the chest as if we were to throw it, we attempt to move it to a very specific invalid pixel over this cliff, setting our node inside the final area of Act 2. Once our node is set, we launch Shadowheart, who is then able to trigger the final cutscene. Since she's dead and can't speak, Gale takes the lead and we blow him up to trigger the end of the game in 3 minutes and 43 seconds.
Pretty much that's what's gonna happen.
Thanks for watching, and thanks to my patrons for supporting me on Patreon. Wow, what a cool list.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just Baldur's Gate. Because everyone's talking about that game, even though I played it myself. I'm still trying to play it. I'm still trying to beat it.
I have recently been playing other games. Games that...
Yeah. So the game is broken. Yeah, it's broken, but funny and hilariously fun. That's how funny it is. Like, I played it myself and broke it a few times. And I can show you some of the stuff that I do. Like, it's hilarious that I make these god-awful characters in the game. Like, it's literally what I do. I made some really god-awful characters in the game. Yeah, let me see what I can show you, because this is what I... Let me go ahead and start this computer here. Turn off a lot of the stuff for this. And I will show you.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Nothing much.
What you been up to?
Not really much, you know, I'm just doing nothing normal. So you're doing Content Cop?
Not really content. It's just YouTube has been acting like Robo Content Cop. That's what I was talking about. Like, they basically went after Rev Desu's video over EDP.
Oh yeah, that dude. I forgot.
Yeah, and they became they became like, they did this to me. He's not the only one that YouTube has done this to, because I remember I made a video making fun of Andrew Tate getting arrested.
Yeah.
And YouTube kind of said that they made this excuse that I did a conspiracy video about him, and basically, well, he did get arrested, which was true. And of course, the pizza didn't get him, but it was just a joke about the Pizzagate thing. And
yeah,
they got I think someone at YouTube didn't like that video, or someone, or because I know Andrew Tate has bribed people in the past. Like he bragged about this a lot. And
yeah, and the point is, yeah, I know it's because of the joke, and what happened is Andrew Tate kind of paid like some creator to remove those videos, but I get the point now. EDP on the hand, maybe his defenders trying to protect him.
Yeah, that was what's going on right now, because a lot of people have been talking about this situation with him. And what bothers me about this is that a lot of content creators are concerned that this is what's going on.
Yeah, I was about to upload that video on my personal channel, not on my gaming channel, but I might gotta find a way around it.
Well, I discussed it because I was like, I feel bad for Rev, because Rev didn't deserve that shit.
Yeah,
because it's
no
kind
one
of shady. It feels kind of shady what YouTube is doing, because they're implementing all these rules out of no reason, just to be assholes about it. Because they're like, oh look, this guy's basically talking about somebody online.
Yeah.
But the problem is that it was true that EDP did this, but you're basically he basically was captured in a sting operation, but the problem was the police let him go, and their argument was trying to defend EDP.
Yeah.
And it's like EDP basically got into that whole mess with himself over online.
Yeah. And this is why I say this. I don't know what's going on with YouTube because they've been protecting predators, to be honest.
Yeah. And that's what's going on. Like, people are a little bit upset about this. Let's set this up here. There we go. Yeah, that's what's going on.
Yeah.
And they're making it like it's kind of funny how they're trying to make fun of it. Like there's a lot of things that go on, and I'm just laughing about it. It's like this is the type of stuff that they're trying to pull off. Let me see what I can do here because I'm just.
You're playing
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. Oh God. Don't make me think about that bear situation.
Well, don't worry. You don't have to do that. You got a choice not to do that, but you get it. But the one thing that most people are doing is killing the bugbear with the what's her name, and they're doing the whole race mixing. We better kill them.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the ogre and the bugbear doing it, and I'm just like, kill them.
And by the way, you heard about Farah got suspended again.
Oh man, he did.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, Farah was talking to me. She was trying to reach out to me to come online, and I haven't heard from her lately. I know that she wanted to do another interview talking about what was going on with her.
Yeah, I get the point that she can't get over Vic.
Yeah, I personally will say this: like she needs to, like if she really wants to, she could focus on her career.
That's true.
Like I really want her to focus on her career because I think she could possibly make it if she wanted to, just to be successful. But the problem is like they kind of she kind of let's put it this way, she needs to chill out with the trolling online.
Yeah, and the point is they like falsely accusing her for doxing, but she's not doing all those stuff.
Yeah, she's not doing it, but unfortunately, like she's like talking shit and everything online. I understand she likes to do that stuff, but it gets to that breaking point that she's gonna have to deal with the those people, and eventually they're gonna call her out for it.
Yeah, for me, I just I don't even do this type of stuff to these people anymore. But only thing is like when I see someone who's committing an actual crime like EDP, I just call them out and criticize them.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things that are going on. Like they want to. How's it going?
So, who are you talking to?
Oh, we're talking about EDP.
Oh, who are you talking to? Oh, you talking to Infamous, of course.
Yeah, bloody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, well, I am trying to get more of that troll who's been trying to ruin my stream, because he's been, ruining my night streams often, so the problem is I usually stream at night, but I don't stream at night anymore because of him, due to the time zone. Like he's from Australia.
Oh.
Yeah, you might see me stream during a certain time, certain day, which is harder for me because I have my job at the same time. When I have my days off, I do chores, take care of my niece.
Yeah.
So it is like it is kind of difficult to get through around this a lot.
Yeah.
That's why you rarely see me streaming, but at least I post some videos, which might help out my views.
Yeah, I've been playing around with Baldur's Gate 3 for a while. It's like I've been trying to make like weird ass oddball characters.
Oh yeah. By the way, since September 8th is basically International Falsely Accused Day.
Falsely Accused Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really going off on people.
Yeah, they try to make. And here's the thing: I heard there's going to be an act called the Reputation Recovery Act. That means it might kind of stop the false accusation and recovers people's reputation.
Yeah, I might have to deal with that issue.
Yeah, and it's going to be not that easy, but like, problem is with false accusations on the internet and all this stuff, they take it too far because all I can say is these people are obsessed with clout. Well, they took it too far because it's politics and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for me, I'm not really clout obsessed. So, yeah.
Fair enough. It's like they're gonna probably be doing that a lot.
Until it gets to the point that, people realize they can just ignore these type of people.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, I do miss the old internet, like, how they don't talk about certain people, they just, do memes and joke around, at least, people be who they are without any bothering, but I could blame Chris Chan for causing the whole locale culture in the first place. But even though he's no longer in jail anymore. Which is, I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Yeah, because a lot of it's gonna be crazier and crazier as it is.
Yeah. And I know, like, I don't live in the city where I am in the Northeast. I could say, like, in NYC, people are getting fed up with the immigrants go. I mean, not the immigrants, the migrants.
The migrant.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people moving from other states to Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of people came from the southern states to come live here because they were seeking jobs. And it's like, I can understand why. It's like right now, the United States right now is like the economy went to hell, and they're kind of worried about what's going on.
And yeah, and it's kind of too late for those lockdowns and mandates because the economy is not that good at the moment.
Yeah, and they're worried about that too.
Yeah. All we do is just basically, live, let live.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pick up all that crap. Jesus Christ. I left them empty. Yeah, I was starting to get better at this game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the camp. Man, it's crazy. There's been a lot of things going on that people were kind of like taking personal stuff against people online, And
Yeah.
it's getting to that breaking point that people are probably going to be fed up with it, because it's like the drama between you probably heard about what's his name, heel versus babyface situation.
Yeah.
Like pronouns.
Yeah, people shouldn't be overreacted over this, but we get the point already with the pronouns. But in my opinion, the pronoun stuff is unnecessarily. So either just say you're a man or woman, or if you don't want to be called by any gender, just it or something, right?
Yeah, there's the reason why they're doing that is because, to my understanding of it, is like they're trying to like they think by changing the language they're going to change the outcome of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what was going on with them. They kind of believe this type of stuff because it's kind of what they want to believe in.
Yeah.
So pretty much you're not going to expect it to be perfect or anything like that, but
Yeah. Nothing gonna be perfect, to be honest. Like, do I really care about the pronouns? No, but my opinion is not. It's unnecessary, you know.
yeah, it's not a necessary thing that they're gonna have.
It's unnecessary, but the point is, if they want to choose the gender, they can. It's just basically guy, girl. You know.
Oh yeah, they're gonna start this whole mess with everybody.
Yeah, but still, like right now, games are getting a little more expensive. But for me,
yeah, it is.
I don't want to spend too much on games, so I just go on my backlog.
Right now, they're trying to
I say.
Yeah, they're trying to change the language.
Yeah. Remember about the writer strike might affect to the game industry as well, which is another issue.
Yeah, they've been trying to protest that too. They were trying to get
Yeah.
people. They were trying to get the game industry involved because they know that the game industry is pretty bad right now when it comes to paying their voice actors. They kind of are fighting about this because the problem is right now they don't realize the economy is so shitty because you guys wanted us to vote for this guy.
Yeah, and to be honest, people really need to stop relying on the politics.
Oh yeah.
Like politics is getting old to this point that more and more people are gonna be fed up with this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What happened to Striker?
I don't know. I haven't heard from.
Yeah. And besides the point with the locale culture, well, I kind of come up with a new definition of, with people trying to claim people, oh, they don't like them, they call them locales. It's basically cow picking. Because the thing is, they don't know what the actual locale is, but I posted like some sort of what is a locale, like the true definition, like what qualifies as locale.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still, never talked with far in a long time.
Yeah, Farah hasn't really been online. A lot of people have
Yeah.
been talking about this because it's like, no, I'm surprised no one on Anime News Network talked about this. The only person that talked about it was just Mars Girl. That was it.
Yeah, and to be honest, if people should have just ignored Mars Girl, nothing will be happening anyways.
Yeah, that's what they expect you to deal with.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'm just dealing
So,
with the issues right now, just trying to figure out what would be the best idea action.
well, the thing is, if you want to do videos of EDP, you had to get around it, like, somehow.
The problem with YouTube is that they're trying to prevent people from discussing certain controversial topics, and EDB happens to be one of those topics. And this is the thing that I don't like about it, is like YouTube doesn't want us to discuss these type of topics because it's offensive. It could be harmful to young children, and it's like, yes, children. The problem is, like, children usually use this website as well. Because either they want to look up easy ways to make money, but mostly it's all scams.
Yeah, it's better to age restrict the video.
Yeah, and the problem is like they don't seem to understand that that's what they're trying to avoid. They're trying to avoid all the trouble.
Yeah, and I know, like, it's because of, Quantum TV kind of caused the whole situation to take down other people's videos criticizing him.
Yeah, that was the problem with him, was like he overreacted to every single person criticizing him, making videos about him. And it's like, dude, you basically went and took down someone else's video over a petty issue that could have easily been resolved. But instead, they went full blown. He went full blown on this one, and it's like that was what people found upsetting about this.
Yeah. So, I'm not sure when Farrah's going to be back online, because I don't really know mine and talk with her again,
Well, Farrah, I know that she's trying to work on that bikini lingerie fighting championships, but she needs to focus on that. But I understand that the drama that's been going on, that's been involved with what's her name, Salt Queen.
Yeah.
Considering she got into trouble a long time ago, like she has returned, and I'm surprised no one has even talked about her.
Oh.
Especially with that whole situation with her reputation wise.
Yeah.
And it's like, didn't you guys just went through this before? It's like they continuously are trying to go full blown. Like, they were trying to cancel her over this whole issue.
Yeah, and there's a point that, people really need to focus on stuff rather than just looking through all these distractions and trying to get clout with distractions.
I know, and that was the biggest problem that they're having right now. Is that they're trying to go after EDP over this whole issue.
Yeah, and even if you're just unsure about YouTube trying to take down your video or anyone's video, it's better to back it up on Rumble or any other site.
Yeah.
Like, even though Rumbles have more competition now than YouTube is. Same thing with BitChute.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of people like. There's even Odyssey too.
Yeah.
And Odyssey's trying to compete against them, and it's like, and people are just trying so hard to go after, because they're trying to chase that. They're considering alternatives, like right now people want to either, because Twitch right now is trying to become the top streamers for advertisers, especially even though it's run by a gambling website. And this is the problem with them. It's like they're trying to make money off of this.
Yeah. Well, I kind of want a card giveaway on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like a Pokemon card giveaway.
You could try that.
Yeah. Even though I had to do more, I've been doing like card openings a lot, but at some point I might have to do rip and ship. Even right now, I only have 11 followers on Rumble. My views always come out like randomly a lot, like a dice.
Yeah.
So what do you think about what will Christian, if he's like trying to return it on the internet, what he'll say or anything?
I think most people are, as far as I'm concerned, he screwed up, but people are still fans with him because they feel sorry for him.
Yeah, but the problem is, he's still, I don't know why they release him for, since he did elderly abuse and, struggle snuggle his mom.
Yeah. And that was the problem. Like they're trying to like I feel bad because people are always so cruel online that they would go after the easiest people just to troll them, and that includes autistic people. To that point that they can't. This is the reason why a lot of people get fed up with the immediate cancel culture thing that's going on with a lot of people. I know Vic, to my understanding with Vic, after looking into that whole situation with Vic, I think most people are kind of fed up with what is going on.
Yeah, and to be honest, all we know about Christian's been over a decade being gang stalked, to be honest.
The problem is Chris Chan had a really his family. He was he grew up when he was young.
Yeah. And I know, but he's been a bit of an example why cancel culture started, because there have been gang stalking on him, trying to prevent him from getting a job, or the whole deal.
Yeah, he's been.
And this whole picking on people with autism, I think it roots back really in the 90s or the early 2000s, but they.
Huh? It was a thing in the 80s.
Yeah.
But this is nothing new.
True, but I don't know why they want to go back to this type of stuff. It's like, geez.
It's because
we have enough.
I don't get why they would do it, but they always do it anyways because they feel they can get away with it. Either way, it doesn't matter.
It's basically
it's easier for them.
And it's basically like I say this: they just pick on people who say, Oh, are you regular ed or special ed? I usually say regular ed because I don't want to be targeted anyway. So I don't get why they keep saying, "Oh, it is like special ed kids are a problem." They're not a problem.
It's not a problem. It's just they just treat them shittier than ever.
Yeah.
And that was the biggest issue with internet culture these days, is that they got to treat everybody with and tell them the honest truth about education. It's like, look, I get you want to teach kids how to read or write, but the thing is, like, I understand education is a problem. Education is a really big problem. But there's nothing you can do about it. Even if you say something, you're just gonna argue with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing is, you're gonna end up arguing with people about this stuff, and it's like it's a huge cycle with people doing this type of stuff, and they always do it no matter what. It's a big deal to them because they know they can get away with it.
True. Even I've been watching like a video related to 1984. It has to do with the habitus. You know what I mean? The habitus, like that relates to what's going on in modern day right now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it's
because
too much.
The thing is,
It
they want to change the culture by basically adding in these stupid trends that have nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
They want people to accept each other for who they are, but not everyone is gonna get along with everybody, and it's kind of the problem. They think everybody is on the same page as them, but it's not always going to be that way. But they're reading a different book.
Mm-hmm. And since even though like this is why I don't even follow a lot of internet trends a lot because of myself, or anyone, because I don't want to feel too stupid or anything.
And that's
You know what I
the
mean?
problem. That's the problem. They want everyone to basically follow their. Let me see if I can do that throw. Can I reach it? No, I can only go so far. It's gonna do the whole return. Yeah,
So the thing is, so we don't know when
they would do it, but they
so we
always
don't
do
know
it.
when Chris Chan's gonna make a video or something online.
You never know. Like, that's the problem. Like, they've been trying to tell people this type of shit all the time. And what bothers me is, like, they literally have no clue what they're doing.
Yeah.
They can't. Let's put it this way: they can't try to peacefully resolve issues. They basically try to start the issue and instigate it to the point that a lot of people get upset with them online over this whole issue.
Yeah.
And that was the biggest problem with them, is that they always tend to start these issues based on the fact that, oh, blah 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 did this, and it's like, didn't you just call him names first?
Mm.
Yeah, and like, you insulted him, calling him misogynist. You called him a lot of things. Like,
Yeah.
And that was the biggest problem. Like, they were literally getting upset over that whole issue. And it's
Yeah, and to the point that Christian, well, he won't gonna go fully transition anyway. He might stay that way.
Yeah. And they're trying to make it happen.
That's what happens when they call someone an incel, and then to the point that
they don't understand that the origin of the original wording for incel was like people who couldn't find dates. It wasn't that they hate women; it's just that they hated the fact that the way they were being treated when they were honestly, behaving the correct way, but some women don't want that.
Yeah. And they kind of like, this is why they keep changing the word incel, and that's how things happen.
The problem with incels, like, it's a misunderstood word. And they kept continuously using it. And it's like, I think the problem was because of what happened with Reddit, per se. They're basically upset with Reddit because of what it represents. And
the point is like, another point. And here's the problem, because they keep aiming it at the mass shooters.
Yeah, they keep linking it to mass shooters because of some idiot on Facebook decided to post, "Oh, I'm an incel. I don't like." I'm like, dude, come on. You did it because of personal vengeance. You had a personal vendetta against somebody.
And not just only the mass shooters, like they try and say, oh, the incel stereotype, like, have you seen Teen Titans, like, what Control Free looks like?
Well, I remember a guy brought this up. I remember Monkey Jones brought this up about what's his name, the guy who murdered everybody. The reason why he did it was because he was so bitter. He was so bitter about somebody a long time. It was a friend of his. It was a girl. He literally did it out of spitefulness against a girl. Not because he hated her, it's because of the way the way he was treated by her.
Yeah.
And it got to that breaking point that people, even YouTube had to take it down because of the fact that this guy basically was posting on YouTube a long time ago. Like, people recorded the videos of him saying some stuff.
Yeah. And here's the problem with, it's kind of similar to, like, let's say what happened almost a couple of months ago when, that cosplayer kind of like had an issue with me, and, she used to be my friend, but nobody knows the thing is, I have no interest with her because during the time, she doesn't know I was in a relationship. If she does know it, I don't know. It's hard to say if she knows it or not, but yeah. And
it's like you could, like, I think that was the problem. Like, you kind of miscommunicated with her about this stuff.
Yeah.
And it happens. Like, I remember my friend telling me his story about what happened with a girl that he had that he thought was, let's put it this way, he thought the girl was really cute, but at the same time he found out that she had a boyfriend. And yeah, it was kind of awkward at first, but he basically was really thinking about having a relationship with the girl, and asked her out, but she took it the wrong way.
Yeah. And even though like I didn't spoke to her about like why I broke up with my previous girlfriend like almost a decade ago, because
Yeah.
it's a long story, but and besides, I was trying to trying to be more respectful to other women, try to be more better, but not like going for some sort of how like these type of stereotypes that these women are afraid of men for.
Yeah, it's like the problem is like when you when you try to behave the correct way.
Yeah.
They think well you're not really that's the problem. Like I'm not really one of those people that are concerned about what you think of me. It's just how it is. But when it comes down to it, some women would choose like the bad guy. They would rather date the bad guy, not the good guy, but the bad guy, and they wonder why.
Yeah.
And they wonder why
And
there's not many good men left, because all the good men, well, they realized, well, the dating scene sucks. Might as well just not date at all.
yeah, for me, like I just focusing on myself more often to improve myself. He doesn't even know the point, about that, because and even though if she was interested in me, look, I want to try and make her, if she proves that she's interested in me, well, it's hard to say. This is like very complicated with her, because you know how I am. It has to do with trust.
Yeah.
And that cosplayer, she went a little too into politics. Look, I had to let go of the Orange Man situation after he won the election, but yet she still got upset over him.
I had to leave her alone. I had to leave a girl alone respectfully, not to try to hurt her feelings.
Yeah.
Because it's like, look, right now, look how the country's being ran right now, and it's really bad right now because the average worker's not happy with their job. And
Yeah.
And
even
even the drug addicts are admitting in Seattle it's pretty bad, but they're arguing about one of the drug addicts admitted like, hey, it's I did like he basically was complaining about this whole issue about let's see if I can get it to shoot. Ooh.
So he complains what issue?
About the issue of the fact that he admits that drugs were a problem, but I couldn't believe that they did that.
Yeah. It was too late for him for the reason why he shouldn't have taken in the first place.
Yeah.
And it should have been better that he should have got some help, like I did in the past.
Yeah, well, a lot of people don't always get the help they want. They end up with I got the worst help ever. I understand that I have to learn how to do it myself, but it's like
yeah,
you end up with the worst people that can't really teach very well, and that was the biggest problem that I had was like they were trying to reach out to me to figure out how to do this, how to do that. It's like
yeah.
I had to teach my sister how to read because that's how bad it was with the school that I was in. They treated my sister like shit, and I had to teach her how to read at accelerated pace, and because the way they were teaching kids these days, it's pretty bad. Like they literally are trying to put down the kids.
And we know the rise of more homeschooling is on the way.
Yeah.
because the problem is if people realize how it's a waste of taxpayers' money on a public school, which just feels not much of a public school, it's more like a government school.
Well, they're trying to educate as they usually do, but it's like they literally are taking this time pushing this nonsense at people.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous that they want to make it into an issue.
Yeah.
They've been doing this for years, claiming that we need to, like, the problem with school books these days. Like, I remember someone pointing out to me that there's like spelling and grammar errors. And every year they have to update. They have to update the this stuff.
Oh. And it's kind of ridiculous to keep updating books to.
Yeah,
I think.
and schools can't even afford to buy new books. That's how bad it was.
This is why I say this. They shouldn't just update those books. Just update it every 4 years. That's it. Or every 8 years, depends on the president.
They try to, but a lot of schools can't afford to pay that type of stuff. It's like,
Yeah. Even I've been looking at old books. They're more accurate than the newer ones, to be honest.
yeah. The old books try to, like like I remember one guy pointed out in one of the books is that, okay, what was New York State built by? Like, what was the material that was built in? What material was used to build the Statue of Liberty?
It's actual steel.
No, it was copper.
Copper, yeah.
Yeah, because of the green.
Yeah, I get it now. It's copper all the time because it was built out of copper. And then when years comes, it turns green.
Yep. That's what happened.
Yeah. Like I've been trying to look in a lot of history myself. Like, even there's some medical dictionaries.
Yeah, like they still use the medical dictionary to describe Greek. Like they use Greek words.
Yeah. And they say about the so-called virus is basically it's just a common cold.
Yeah, but a lot of people pointed out it was like a headache. It caused the headaches and everything.
It doesn't make no sense.
It doesn't. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but yet some people were dying from it.
It's because they just wanted to get some big form of money. That's the issue. All it is, like when people try and make a virus scare or anything like that, they just basically giving money to those big pharmaceutical companies, as in like a scam, Instead of looking up for, actual cures that people can go for, or try to stay more healthy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
For me, I was almost 200 pounds back in 2020, but now I'm like, I lost the almost whole quarter of it. Because I hate when someone calling me, calling the 3-letter F word,
Yeah, I understand. It kind of sucks when that happens.
And they still try and body shame me with an old photo, which they don't look on the updated photos.
Well, at least you worked out, you did exercise, and you tried to do it because you were getting tired of people calling you overweight. Like I admit I'm a little bit overweight.
Yeah. And even though I didn't, I just been exercising with the Switch and a few exercise equipment that I got in my home anyway. Even I got my bike. So I might gonna think about trying to get myself a trainer at some point, because it's not gonna be easy, but it's gonna be cost effective.
Yeah.
Because I want to try to get a little more thinner. I don't want to get too muscular or anything.
Yeah, they're trying to make money off of that stuff. Like you can get like a book and try to figure out how to do the exercises, but sometimes people would tell you, "Oh, you're doing it incorrectly. You probably need to do it this way." Like
yeah, but still, I'm there's some gym memberships have some trainers can help me out.
Yeah, they can.
Like I want to try and make more focus, get all the exercise done in like 30 minutes. Alright. Let's see what else I got to.
Alright. See if I can get myself a bike right here. This is the game. This is like Baldur's Gate. Like you can make whatever character you want.
Yeah, but even though Baldur's Gate, it feels like not my style of a game I play, to be honest. It's like complicated for me.
Yeah, to me the game. I actually played the original like Baldur's Gate 2, and then I tried out 1. I actually did enjoy it because the reason why it's like it's an old game from the 2000s, and I always wanted to play it, and I tried it out, and I was like, okay, I might as well try this game.
Yeah, even though this game is based off Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, it is. But but they got different rule sets for this thing. Because not every computer game. The reason why they capped it at 12 is because the rules can be a little bit harder to program.
Yeah. Even though I'd rather just play, the actual Dungeons and Dragons than this.
Yeah, most people do.
Yeah, but the only thing is like there is a Dungeons and Dragons club, but it's only for teenagers.
Yeah, it's only for teenagers because everyone plays it. Yeah, you could play it, but it's like you gotta find people that are veterans of it.
Yeah, but I'm like, know the whole basics of it, but not very much. Like I'm more of a novice. Yeah, because I've been playing role play tabletop games before, like when I'm in con.
Yeah.
But you know me, like I used to go to anime cons almost every couple of months, but like most of them are free, some of them are cheap. But I only go for the free ones, but I stopped going because the whole deal what happened with the cosplayer kind of made false accusations about me.
Yeah.
And who's here?
Afternoon, brothers.
Hey, Striker.
Oh, I was in a call, so I was in a call with a friend of mine, so
yeah.
So your friend kind of got you.
Oh no! Oh no! It's my friend RJ. Oh, it's my friend RJ from Outpost. We had we were talking a bit. It's been a while. We were catching up.
Catching up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this Sunday we're gonna do the Mitsubishi Colors episode. Yeah, if we've been reviewing we've been reviewing a slice of life this month. And it's from the same guy who made another one called Hitori Bochi.
I see. So
it's that one anime with the three girls who fuck around with a toy bazooka rocket launcher and shoot a cop with it.
The bad girl.
Mm.
Yeah, the bad girls.
Yeah, they're basically like a tokusatsu scene. Yeah, they're basically like a tokusatsu scene, but they end up terrorizing the town with their antics. So, Robo Content Cup. What exactly were you guys talking about tonight?
We're talking about YouTube and how they treat people.
Oh yeah, I was asking you about the red shit. What the hell happened?
The Red Desu stuff. Apparently, you know EDP. You know that EDP guy.
Yeah, he got caught in 4K. He got caught in 4K trying to solicit a minor again.
Yeah, and YouTube kind of took down not just one content creator's video about this because they were trying to spread awareness about it.
I know Smokey's one of them.
Yeah, and they're trying their best to, basically they've been doing this for a while.
They're trying to. Yeah, I know the last episode that Brad released actually disappeared. Like it disappeared. I watched it, and then all of a sudden it disappeared after I finished.
Yeah, because they took it down.
Yeah.
So my assumption is that EDP gave him and the other content creators a copyright strike.
Yeah, but here's the thing that I found disturbing about this whole situation is that EDP didn't do it. It was YouTube itself.
Yeah. It makes me wonder if it might be one of the YouTubers that have connections with Epstein Island.
Well, the thing I remembered about is like YouTube needs to investigate the situation with the whole Andrew Tate thing. Like people were talking about Andrew Tate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The notes. Yeah, Archie told me about that.
Like he basically, whenever someone talks negatively about him, oh boy.
Oh no! It was also that part about he fucking over people who with end the relationships.
Oh really?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who knew that? Who knew that Andy was scamming people? Yeah, not me. Yeah, I mean, I knew the guy was a grifter. So the guy's a grifter.
He used to be a fighter, now he became a grifter.
Yeah.
Oh come on, he wasn't even a good fighter. And from what I've gathered, from what he told, from what my friend told me, the reason why Andrew Tate converted to Islam was because he was part of the Islamic Brotherhood in prison. And then it bought, for the sake of protection, converting to Islam.
Yeah.
So that's actually the reason why he did it. He did it because of protection, not because he wanted to, not because he wanted to seek Allah or God.
No, he just wanted protection from people because people kept going after him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I did tell him Dude, I'll be real with you. I knew this. I'm thankful that I never fell into that dude shit because Andrew Tate looks like his father fucked a Chihuahua, and he was the result, or a beagle. Look at his facial features and tell me that does not look like a fucking beagle. Like he even has the same shit as Haley Berry, that one Disney actress. The guy's eyes are so fucking apart, they look like a lizard. So what exactly were you guys doing recently? Because I'm not heard you guys in a while.
Yeah, well,
I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3.
well, for me, I've been catching up with Pokemon Scarlet because the DLC is coming up this Wednesday.
I was in quarantine.
Oh.
My stepdad and my mom had COVID. Me, however, I came out negative. For now.
Yeah, I just feel this. You didn't know the point that this virus you're talking about it might come out to be a common cold, but people keep saying, "Oh, it's that." No, just a common cold.
Yeah, they had to run blood tests on both of them. Yeah, on me too. Both of them came out positive for COVID. Me, I came out negative, despite the fact I was near them. He's been showing up symptoms since my cousin's quinceañera early this month.
Yeah.
So that was last Saturday. No, wait, last Saturday? It was last Saturday, right? Oh yeah, it was last Saturday.
And the thing is, the mask doesn't really help out to prevent the virus, you know.
Well,
it only helps out for those who are sick, but not the ones who aren't sick.
I mean, yeah, I had to wear one. I have to wear one because what else do I have to do?
Yeah.
Not really. I'm well aware.
Yeah.
It's just that It's just I have to wear when I'm near her because she still has the cough, so I don't want to get that shit. I really hate to get sick.
For me, like I got sick during the summer. Like the only thing is just a cold, nothing else. It's because my niece got the cold.
In my case, I didn't have the cold. I haven't had a cold since like 2019. The thing is, it's more than like my ailments were actually about a lot different. They were actually spinal injuries.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a back spasm in May. So.
And not just only that, it's like the cold's kind of worse than the virus for me.
I mean, I don't.
The problem is when I had that cold, I just ended up drinking a lot of water.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's no different really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no different. I don't really want to focus on that when I'm dealing with that. I just want to say, I'm just gonna take my vitamins and let it out a little side over. That's all I want to do. That's all I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's the thing.
An easy solution is someone got sick, just rent a hotel room and grab your stuff for a while. You know, till they get better, you go back in.
I know, but I know. Yeah, but once this whole play is over, I do want to. I'm gonna change my sleep schedule so I can at least wake up early and hopefully start walking in mornings. In the park.
I mean, try and lose weight, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
I would like to. Yeah, I would like to try. Try at least.
Yeah. So, okay. Much we talk about health. Let's get back to the situation where we found out about the with cons lately, with the false accusation situations going on.
Yeah.
Because for me, like, I never
Yeah.
got full. Yeah, I never got falsely accused till 2018. I got falsely accused, which I got basically kicked out from the volunteer team because they say, oh, I say something inappropriate. I didn't say anything inappropriate.
They just want
Like,
to get rid of you.
yeah.
That happens. It's like whenever people have an issue, they don't want to bother to express it. They just privately say, "Okay."
These people don't forgive or forget. That's a fact.
Even though I still not returning back to that video game con, to be honest.
Yeah, because there are people out there that got screwed
Yeah.
over because of it.
That's
Yeah,
why I
these
never. That's why when you get falsely accused in a con and you never come back.
Yeah.
And now it's the same thing happened with the library, and I never come back.
What happened at the library?
Well, remember I told you a year ago, because the library had that small con event, and then she show up, and that cosplayer caused a drama, saying, "Oh, get rid of him," because he said, "Oh, I called that Korean girl, that Korean woman on Twitter, the slur," which is related to eating dogs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she said, "Oh," and she tried to use her own expired drama, like say, "Oh, thinking I was in the same con 2 years ago. I wasn't in that same con 2 years ago. It's like I was moving out of New York City 2 years ago."
Let me guess. You were using you. She said the G word.
Yeah,
Mm,
the G word. Yeah.
that is.
And the problem is she just went a little too perverted herself. That's the problem.
I mean, that's a classical stereotype of Asians. The whole dogging thing. Because here's the thing. It is actually accurate, but only in certain countries like Vietnam and China.
Yeah.
Hey, Korea, I am not saying it's true, but it is true.
Yeah, and the problem is these people shouldn't be offended over it.
Yeah.
And at the same time, these people shouldn't be defending their friends over a small word.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
it's a petty issue that it could easily been resolved, but the problem is people don't want to resolve it. When it comes down to when it comes down to the person that you want to resolve it with, they're. It seems like they want something from you. It seems like they want you to suffer because they're miserable, and that's kind of.
They want you to all they care about is power. They just want you to bow down to them.
Yeah. And that was the problem with it. It's like people don't seem to get that they want us to suffer for this, and it's like Jesus Christ.
Like, geez, I'm not taking their threats or anything, because the point is, if they want me dead, look, they should just come up at me, like, fight me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they try and punch me, what's gonna happen to them,
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like they're trying so hard to do this stuff.
Yeah, and the thing is, if they want to fight me, don't take it inside the con. Take it outside of the con.
Yeah.
Well,
there's that thing with me. You remember Mika? What her name is? Moku.
Yeah.
You know who Moku is, right? That drama surrounding her.
Yeah.
A lot of people talked about that stuff and found out, like, with what's her name, Annabuddy.
Yeah.
Like, she basically was making up all that shit just to get just because of the jealousy of her being online.
Oh. And the problem with this whole false accusation situation, well, it's gonna be at the end of what's gonna happen. Basically, when there's a new law relates to this,
Yeah.
these false accusers, they're gonna be far beyond bars, to be honest.
It feels more like they're downplaying the. Actually, they are downplaying certain terms.
Yeah, and think about this: most false accusation leads to self-Minecrafting, to be honest.
Yeah, I remember. I remember this happened during. I remember this happened to Daphne, which was that trans comedian that she stood behind Dave Chappelle during his accusations.
Yeah.
And she ended up committing suicide because she was not their idea of a trans woman. They literally threw a trans woman down down a fucking bus to the point of suicide because she didn't share the same ideas as these people.
Oh.
Like these people do this. These people are legit start pulling false accusations when they're kids and they never learn from it. One of my science teachers in elementary school, she has a daughter and she threw false accusations of me being grabbing her ass, despite the fact that I was not near her. She was just a fucking bitch.
Yeah, she's psychotic. What to say?
Yeah, she did this with a couple of my friends too. This was back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to this point, I'm just saying, since I'm gonna say this, like with that cosplayer, she needs to just stop going after me for what? Is it because I didn't want to join her side of her political game? Because like seriously, I don't like to go into anyone's sides for any political games.
I'm guessing she's a progressive.
Well, morally far leftist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're far too dangerous.
Oh, no, she's one of those.
Yeah. She's one of those. She's far too dangerous to be
like
in a relationship with people.
Oh no, es que ella es la tóxica. She's the toxic one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the problem. It's like most people don't seem to get that. They tend to have this problem. They tend to make up bullshit as they go.
Yeah. And this whole Weeboard situation with the Vic drama, it has to do with politics.
I know they've been using that all the time, and I realize there's no point in it anymore.
Yeah. And I thought any Weeboard happens, it's political, to be honest. That's why I just stay out of anything that's so Weeboardish political.
Well, there's a lot of people. Well, to be honest, this has been spewed on more times than I could count. The personal is political and shit like that. But hey, I do want to ask. This is gonna be our topic, but JT. Did you catch up with the vending machine isekai? Because I didn't.
That new isekai show? No, I haven't.
No. Did you catch up with the Did you catch up with the vending machine isekai? Because I didn't either.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah, Yeah, because I've been playing Baldur's Gate, and I know most people are either playing Armored Core or Starfield.
Yeah, yeah, I did hear about also a pronoun thing that was going on with Starfield.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like the pronoun thing. Certain people, what happened was Heel versus Babyface, a YouTube content creator.
Yeah, he got overreacted
and it went viral. And Hassan and
Oh yeah, Hassan wanted to stick a nice pick on Heel versus Babyface.
yeah. I have to realize one thing: people shouldn't be overreacting over the pronoun stuff, but we get it. It's not It's unnecessary to have pronouns in video games, and we know what genders are. We don't need to know what are their pronouns, because we know what a man is, and we know what a girl is, and we know what in between is.
The retarded thing is they make it the whole personality.
Yeah.
Regarding the pronouns, because you want me to call you they them or whatever, that's whatever. But the minute you start overreacting and going full, the minute you start shouting, then I'm gonna shove an ice pick through your fucking skull like Hassan did, because Hassan is not exactly a very nice individual. In fact, he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah. And
that's his uncle.
Yeah. And the point is, he has connections with TYT, and this is why TYT should be responsible for the situation.
Those people are basically the Fox News of the far left.
More the InfoWars of the far left.
Yeah, sounds about right.
The point is, like, I don't trust TYT very much, but as for InfoWars, well, it's like in the gray area.
It's in the gray area, but the only place that they allow people to watch it at, it was that one.
I mean, truth be told, Alex has been spot on certain things, so can't really blame him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they like it either way.
I would rather listen to Alex Jones than these cocksuckers any time of the week, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because at least Alex is entertaining. These guys absolutely fucking suck.
Yeah, because Alex Jones basically, but sadly they try to take his money.
Oh no! They try to get the motherfucker jailed for life.
I know, because they're trying to so hard to get him.
Yeah, same with his friend Owen. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I was hearing that they were going to. Supposedly they were arresting him for his opinions. What in the hell? What is this 1984 bullshit? And I don't mean really. Now you got the top police. Like, I thought you would see this shit in China or any other totalitarian country, but not in the United States.
Yeah, but they're also enforcing it on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole excuse that they're a private company. I'm well aware they're a private company. They can do whatever the fuck they want. But freedom of speech overrides everything, even freedom of choice.
Yeah.
I was reading. So Bloody. I was reading the. So Bloody was here. I was actually surprised he didn't show up here.
Yeah, a lot of people showed up, especially the Tachyon Blue. Yeah, he had that. He was like doing that one stream, debating a woman, and that woman was like literally just going like, "Oh, you've been misogynistic. You've been doing this." And I'm like,
he was dealing with an NPC.
yeah, she was dealing. Yeah, he was like, she has no soul.
Yeah, she
I
has
won't
no.
say soul. More like she has no inner thoughts.
Yeah.
I'm playing Genshin right now, and I just ascended Alloy to level 90.
That's not bad.
Not bad
Yeah,
at all.
yeah, Alloy as in Alloy from Horizon, Lost Horizon.
Yeah.
Horizon Dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alloy Genshin is much better than the original Alloy.
Yeah, I've been using her lately, and she's pretty fucking competent. Like 10,000, like 5-digit hits. I'm pretty much making her DPS. So yeah, I'm making her. The reason is I'm making her more like I didn't get Ganyu, so Alloy is going to be my Ganyu, at least unknown rare Ganyu.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, I fucking love her Yeet attack, her Yeet attack. Yeah, basically you're throwing an ice ball, like an ice ball that she uses in the Horizon Dawn games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that, and you hit someone in the face with it. You hit your enemies in the face with that shit.
Yeah.
Like a baseball. That is fucking badass.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, sometimes when I'm using it, I'm just shouting, "Yeet!" I'm just shouting, "Yeet!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe that a lot of people were always doing the drama of this. Like, it kind of goes into that whole issue. Let me look it up. Let me look up something, because this is the thing that I'm kind of surprised by. Oh yeah, Goblin Slayers season 2 is coming.
Oh, yeah. I personally, and I'm personally gonna watch it.
Same.
Because let's be real,
Mm-hmm.
Goblin Slayer is Kino. Goblin Slayer is Kino in the sense that, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, it depends on how you play it.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, so so I just got word that Rev got banned for a week.
Greg?
Rev.
Rev, yeah. Because YouTube tends to do this all the time. They did this to me too. Like, they did it for a month.
So they did it for a month?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they had me not upload for a month. That's how pissed off I was.
Well, in Rev's case, he has the merchandise to drop.
Oh, yeah?
But we're not that lucky. And honestly, that's legit what I look forward to every afternoon.
Yeah.
As of late. I'm looking for the newest drop of Rev's episodes. And EDP, YouTube or EDP, either one. You know what? Fuck it, either one. Yeah, there's some motherfuckers. There's some motherfuckers for getting red band.
Yeah.
They really try so hard. Let's see.
Right now, I'm backing up a lot of content from my Switch right now.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I do remember. This is like the second. You can tell it's just fucked up when Chris Chan is walking free after raping his mother.
Yeah. Me struggle snuggle.
Yeah, basically, Barbara. Looks like he's out here. Looks like Chris is pretty much going to finish what he started.
Yeah, with his comic.
Well, I told one of my friends, well, one of my acquaintances really. I told one of my acquaintances about since the guy was upset that Chris Chan was walking, I told him about that. I told him, dude, it's the dimensional merge happening, you know?
Yeah.
It's that dimensional merge. And
And this dimensional merge is just BS, to be honest.
Yeah, he hasn't proved anything other than the fact that he believes it. And it's like, if you read the letters that when he was in prison, you could tell he was mentally off his rocker.
Yeah.
The guy legit has a god complex, so.
Yeah, if you read the, let me see if I can play that audio of Chris Chan letters from jail.
And yet, I don't even have a god complex.
So while we do that, I was just reading that Charles Martinet officially retired as the voice of Mario to become the Mario ambassador.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see if I can.
Scared.
I honestly feel like Charles Martinet should have not retired. Because that man is the face of Mario. He is the voice of Mario. He is Mario incarnate.
Yeah.
Charles Martinet is the voice of Mario. And there's nothing Nintendo will take away from him. And goddammit.
About having sex with his mother,
oh, what the fuck is this?
Mother who has dementia.
My name is Barbara Chandler. I wish to wish Nicholas Cruz happy birthday.
The father passed away, and Chris Chan was the only one looking after her. These messages, these recordings were so.
The thing I was showing a friend of mine this One Piece live action meme.
Just so you guys can get a better understanding.
So yeah, he was like, I basically said Antonio Banderas. Because the kid that's playing him sounds almost like it.
Oh, Iñaki.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Iñaki. Yeah, Iñaki is actually doing. I love I like the fact that they actually. Well, it's not that. I honestly don't care much about One Piece, but the fact that they decided to stick to the source material is actually refreshing. It's refreshing.
Yeah.
It's refreshing because, well, it ended up being successful. Unlike Cowboy Bebop, they broke the curse. They broke the curse of the crappy live adaptations, which is something that rarely happens.
Not consensual. Not that even matters because it's a mum and a son, but clearly.
JT, Shiny, take a look in general.
What is it?
The picture I just posted.
Oh God.
in my life. Since that bro got arrested, here's that footage.
God, that's cringe. Right.
Yeah, I remembered that.
I mean, the only other person who has an elastic forcing that would be Shin. That's Shin from Shin-chan.
Almost a year later, we now have updates on what is happening with Chris Chan.
If you consider if you consider the fact that, well, if you guys ever seen the show, basically Shin starts stretching his foreskin whenever when he wants to do something,
because this video, like my last one,
which is fucking ridiculous. And this is a kids' cartoon in Japan, of all things.
Yeah. Even though they kind of bring to Adult Swim, and we've seen the whole situation.
I know, dude. I'll be honest. That Funimation dub is one of the rare, it's one of the rare good things they have ever done. Going full South Park on the fucking series, considering the fact that in Japan this show is more like The Simpsons.
Yeah.
This is more like the Japanese Simpsons, but they went full South Park on it, and it was good. This is one of the very rare. Instances of me complimenting Funimation. But then again, that's Funimation, and we all know what these fuckers did.
United Healthcare, there for what matters.
What's up, guys? I'm Jalen Hurts. Watch NFL games and more on Hulu Plus Live TV. Sign up now to get over 90 live channels plus access to Hulu's entire streaming with Disney Plus and ESPN Plus, all in one place.
Funny thing about that, speaking of Funimation actors, I know that they have. If you play Awa in the English dub of Genshin, there is no credit. The voice actress is not credited. They did not credit the voice actress in the English dub.
Oh.
Supposedly, the voice actress is Laura Bailey, but she's not credited but she's not credited when they put her character in the game. At least that's what I suspect. That it was basically Laura Bailey, but she's uncredited in the game. Because in the Japanese, you can see the name Takagaki Ayaki. Hold on.
That's a project that was being led by
you can see her Japanese voice actress, which is
remaking or redrawing or rebooting or whatever all of the Sonichu comics. So this is Chris's instructions for them. Greetings and kind blessings to all of ye on the Sonichu Fans project.
Hold on.
Continued appreciation and humble support, kindness, and compassion during these times at present. We look
okay.
returning safely and well to ye all in the whole.
Ayahi Takagaki.
The toxic and evil individuals of the 1218 half being left behind. In any event now, we are planning ahead in our future works in these Sonic books, along with the other godly duties in the times after our return home.
There we go. We got I'm just reading something else real quick.
I go ahead and announce to ye all our intentions to finish book number 0 HD, formerly book number 15, as well as the books 14 and over.
Let's see. Video games.
Video, you would know that there's been very little progress made in those two books. Original, except on the cover, Chris is now a woman.
Yeah.
Chris is just having them continue.
Yeah, she's the.
Although he says he's going to be home soon, so I guess it's not really in his absence. We also intend to expand on books 1 through 10, not 4.
Horizon Forbidden West.
4.1 may be personally drawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
As we intend to be less
Horizon Zero Dawn was the first one, right?
The collection of Chris's personal stories, which mostly were collected in previous volumes. It's kind of like a clip show episode. The HD versions of the past books entails better art drawing and quality, further details and plot hole fillers in relation to the events, in addition to redraws of what was originally.
Okay, so Ashley Birch is her voice actress in the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, it was Ashley Birch.
In Sonichu number 1.
In the second one, who plays? I thought it was Laura Bailey, but Ashley Birch.
In battles and fine-tuning
All right, Horizon Forbidden. Who?
Abilities, which have transpired over the encounter with Natesurk in Book 0, and by Magichan's instruction
Okay.
to do before
Who else is in this?
return to Quickville.
Okay, the late Lance Reddick was in this game.
Christian Chans in good faith
In Baltimore.
Also, this had transpired during the time of the manifestation of Blake Sonichu, as well as the creation of Metal Sonichu.
You know, I still can't get over the fact that he's gone. You know.
His hero and mentor
Yeah.
under the employ of Giovanni and Team Rocket. Skysword
Oh,
and Pac-Man
oh,
were
holy shit,
side by side
boys!
in that event of the encounter
What is
with
it?
Sonic and Sonic.
Wikipedia.
So when Chris originally wrote
Just
the Sonichu comic,
okay, so I'm reading Wikipedia.
Eggman from Sonic being the villain.
She is not voiced by Ashley Birch in the in Genshin. She is voiced by Giselle Fernandez.
Oh.
Giselle Fernandez. Let's see.
Did you hear that Elon Musk is going after the ADL?
So now he has to go back and retcon
Oh yeah, years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the ADL went after him over the fact that he basically
most Sonichus and
bought
Rosechews, counting
Twitter.
Sonichu
And
Prime
and then of course ADL accused him of being anti-Semitic.
That's kind of stupid, to be honest.
And it's like he bought Twitter because he felt upset about the fact that his family was being influenced by online. But he could have
in his head are in our Sonichu form. We go from 5'11 to 3'5 as well. Remember this detail, as a Sonichu's ears are 7 inches long.
Instead, Twitter became the biggest influence
the HD
over
books
trans
shall
issues.
be worked on in collaboration, personally, with those amongst
and
ye all
hates
with
capitalism
drawing
that her
skills and
his daughter
and passionate care and chronicling.
hates him
We shall
because
type the
of it.
stories after returning home
Hmm.
in extended and greater detail. And
All right. She voiced Malice and Amy in Fire Emblem Heroes, and she's also known as Meme Redon in Monster Go Doctor in English dub. Okay.
Because it's weird how this happens. Let me see what's going on with the e-girls.
Yeah. Okay. So Goblin Slayer 2 is. Okay. So the debut would be on October 6th. So basically 1 month from now.
Mm-hmm.
Friday the 6th of November. Oh, did you guys hear about the guy who the author of Aho Girl he's making a new manga because he got in debt he got in debt for buying a lot of expensive watches.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. The guy what's the name of this manga? Let's see. Yeah, Hiroyuki, the author of the series. He got in debt for oh shit. You know what? Let me find the article. It was posted in the chat last night.
He basically got into debt.
Oh, if anyone's a Toho fan, it's Cernode. Shinode. Yeah, Shinode. Okay, where the hell is that? Oh yeah, there we go. I found it. It's on. It's a Facebook post, really. The creator of Kanojo no Kanojo and Ahoko blew all of his money that he made from both series and their anime adaptations on designer watches, and has put himself 50 million yen, around $338,728 in debt. He is now releasing another book explaining how this came to be and will be using those funds to pay his debt.
Over.
It would actually, dude, it would be fucking hilarious. You know what?
Those watches.
Yeah, designer ones, as in Rolexes, Cartier, that shit. It's going to be a man. It's going to be a It's going to be a visual. It's going to be a novel. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's on. Okay, do you guys want Anime News Network, or do you guys want some other source?
Some other source.
Some other source.
Mm.
Yeah, I admit I do read Anime News Network, but it's like they're right now. I found out like there's companies that are buying them.
Okay. Anime. Fuck it, Anime Quarter. It's either this or fuck it. You know what? It's either this or IGN, and I am not giving you motherfuckers IGN.
I can't help but laugh at that situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Hiroyuki, girlfriend and Ahoko, author, launched a new work titled Anime ka chi Sakuhin no Mangaka ga Uredoke ni Hamatake ka Gosenman Yen no. Oh shit. You know what? Fuck it. I'm reading the English version because I cannot pronounce Japanese numbers in Japanese for the most part. At least when it comes to 100 to 1,000. Yeah. I know 1,000 is standard, but anyways, how a manga artist whose 4 works have been animated became addicted to luxury wristwatches and ended up in 50 million yen debt. The plot of the new book tells the story of Hiroyuki, who accidentally got drawn to the world of luxury items and somehow ended up broke. It's going to be out on October 11th and published on the Wani Books. Although
I guess it's a cautionary tale of spend your money wisely.
Hold on. Although it is not a manga, it will feature some art drawn by the author. So basically, that's a very specific number, you know, $339,770. He is currently promoting his new work while giving suggestions about luxury wristwatches on Twitter. There's a link to his ads account, Buruman-kun. This is the same guy responsible for making Ahoko, which is one of my personal favorite animes. That show was absolutely fucking ridiculous. I haven't watched Girlfriend, but I did watch Ahoko, and it was, well, the ending sucked, but the rest, well, it was absolutely wild. Especially the how should I say this? The gender equality moments.
Mrs. False Nexus Mods is not working to delete mods that remove pronouns from Starfield. It's really telling how manufactured most of the outrage is when it. So Agman's trying to do this. Community notes exposes so many. Okay, this is actually true. If we, Agman got caught.
Oh, he got fact checked.
Yeah, he got fat checked. Look at motherfucker.
Oh, this nigga got fact checked. God damn. I got him.
Yeah, I got him. I was like, this is actually true. We think someone is uploading a mod on our site that its intent to deliberately against inclusive and diversity. Then we will take action against it. So this is what's going on, and they're trying to take action against a mod that basically changes it back to normal gender names.
You know, I'm surprised that these people have not like Twitter, considering that they got rid of the block button.
You notice that that when they talk about, oh, I don't want to support a billionaire, and it's like, okay, so you don't want to get off the internet. You don't want to get off the internet because you don't like a billionaire that's transphobic. But yet you would spend your time on Twitter, telling people about this. It's like it's ridiculous how they're trying to turn this into an issue.
Hypocrisy there.
Oh yeah. Because they realize what they're doing is kind of crazy, and it's like, why am I gonna listen to you talk about this whole situation? Oh, Roblox is coming to PlayStation.
That crappy game.
Yeah.
Roblox is coming to PlayStation. Is it Fuck.
Yeah.
No. Oh God, no. Fortnite wasn't enough. Now we're getting Roblox on PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
Those kids are fucked. Because at least the PC and the phone ones, they are moddable.
Yeah, they have like mod servers for those things, and it's like PlayStation not so much. They're gonna probably get a boring version of it.
Oh.
Oh, this will either. Oh, this is not gonna end well. Guess who's going to play Kureha in the live action version of One Piece? Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, I don't know who she's gonna play though. That's the thing.
She's playing Kureha. As in the old hag who has the old hag who lives with Chopper.
Oh, that one.
Oh.
As in the old lady who lives with Chopper, the doctor. But the thing is, we already had a good voice actress for her, and that was Maddie Blostein. But she's gone now.
Oh.
What's his name in there? Well, if I remember correctly, One Piece did have some characters in there.
Has she even watched the show to know that the character that she wants to play as?
No, because I know her. She said her grandkids watch it.
Oh, but the thing is, isn't she like woke and some shit?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is either gonna turn good or bad.
Well, it depends on how bad it is.
I mean, the live action right now is doing good. That shit is the last thing they need.
It's because they actually try to do the research. Unlike the other projects that they did it for a paycheck.
I mean, I mean, you have people like Raul Julia who played in Bison and did it perfectly. And that was because his reasons were actually more wholesome because his kids love Street Fighter and wanted his dad to play as the bad guy for Street Fighter. And we all know how that shit went out. And it was good.
He did try his best. I can't blame him.
Dude, M-Bison was actually the best part of Street Fighter when it comes to the live action.
Let's see, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, the nice movie. No, I meant that the good thing about that movie was not Jean-Claude Van Damme, was actually Raul Julia.
But they also had Kylie Minogue.
But then we have Jamie Lee Curtis playing as Kureha, who is not only a doctor, she's also a fucking badass in the series. Man, I say that I don't give a rat's ass about One Piece, but I hadn't watched the series because because of 4Kids.
But anyways, I'm gonna get enough now, guys. So,
dude, you always sound depressed. I mean, I'm
not really. I get a little tired.
Look, I'm not being an asshole. I know it sucks.
Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't stay up very much because I usually fall asleep anytime.
It's work related.
Hmm? Yeah. So,
anyways,
so we'll talk to you later, right?
All right. Here's a shout out, bro.
Okay.
Okay, what the hell is this? Ooh. Damn, I don't remember being here. So, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah.
Well, too many girls. Too many friggity girls posting.
White girls for dogs. White girls for dogs. White girls for dogs. White girls for dogs.
Let's see.
You know what I was checking out recently? I was watching Kurinji. I was watching that Kurinji video about Henry Ikari. Yeah, that one guy who was a huge paper set, and now he hates her with he fucking hates her guts. Yeah, I had to watch the whole 5-hour episode of that shit.
Yeah, because he had a falling out with her.
He still has. Now his Oshi is Neuro-sama.
Neuro-sama.
Yeah. So I was watching the newest ADB China stream, the newest China show stream, and the motherfucker just donated like $100 to the guys.
Jesus.
I mean, the guy really hates China, so I don't blame him. His country, and they have bad blood because of territorial issues.
Yeah.
China is trying to claim their waters. But yeah, this dude's manifesto is insane.
Pakistan's also, I think India is having to deal with China's land dispute.
Pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
But dude. But I was talking about how dude he was the guy responsible for writing people's TV tropes. He was really obsessed about it to the point that he legit made a suicide pact.
Jesus.
Imagine doing a suicide pact with a VTuber. Henry Ikari is the least unhinged Filipino.
Fair enough. Let me look at this one. I'm reading the news about David Zaslav. David Zaslav relates his plan to focus on big franchises like DC, Harry Potter, and The Lord of the Rings. Says it has been underused. No, it's been overused.
Oh my god, another one of these? Really?
Yeah. Apparently, Zaslav appeared on Goldman Sachs Communicopa and Technology Conference, where he declared that one of the real strengths of Warner Brothers is, as we talk about, is great IPs that Warner Brothers owns. Yes. But you'll never bring back another Roadhouse because Patrick Swayze's dead, and another Dirty Dancing film. Like, they made they made several sequels of Dirty Dancing. Would you believe that?
How? Really?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Let me look it up.
Why?
Yeah, they made like Dirty Dancing. Let's see, Dirty Dancing 2.
Oh yeah, they also made Havana Nights. I remember now.
Yeah, Havana Nights, which was another one, and then of course Dirty Dancing Capoeira Nights. Capoeira Nights.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's part 3.
Capoeira Nights.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this came out. Wow. Oh wait, this is a parody of the Dirty Dancing series.
Yeah, that was a parody.
What the? Oh, okay. So this was done by Funny or Die.
Yeah.
This isn't even a movie.
Yeah, this wasn't even a movie, but they did it anyways. It was like, why are you gonna make this film based on capoeira?
I mean, capoeira is basically breakdancing with extra steps.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, but
honestly, if you're not
do it for money though, that like they basically do it for money just to fight each other in a dancing ring.
I mean, if you guys never played Tekken and played as Eddie Gordo, well, or Street Steam Monteiro. Oh, last night was crazy. I was watching the paper stream with the Brazilian, with Abi Cadabra.
Yeah.
God damn. He was eating like fucking mold and everything. Like, she sent her a bunch of Brazilian snacks and Pippa was eating like the moldy shit as well.
Oh god.
God.
She really did that, didn't she?
Oh yeah. Yeah, the hilarious part was that the chat was pretty much named her the Queen of Brazil. and Abby was telling her that she should. She was suggesting her to to live in a favela. Because what if not?
They could. Yeah, but she wouldn't stand up, and she wouldn't survive in the jungle.
I mean the other kind of jungle, because that's that's what a favela is. It's basically it's a slum on steroids.
Yeah. Studio Ghibli VP Junichi Nakasaga says Boy and the heroine will no longer be Hayao Miyazaki's final movie. The director has already come back to the office with new ideas for another movie.
Why isn't this old bastard not retired yet?
It's because
he says it's not his last movie, but then he comes up with it, and we all know what happened to the last one. Earwig. Earwig and the Witch.
He's like Stan Lee. Like he never gives up doing it. Because like most people, they're workaholics and they keep doing it.
Yeah, Miyazaki's such a fucking doomer.
Well, yeah, he is, but a lot of people don't realize he used to be a communist. Now he's a capitalist.
Oh, he was social. Well, he was a communist, but then, the whole thing with Otoya Yamaguchi happened, and he bitched out.
Yeah, he basically decided, oh, I'm no longer a communist.
And also the fact that, easily the smartest thing he's ever done, besides some of his golden era movies. I'm not saying like, okay, I do this. I am throwing a lot of hate on the guy, but it's for good reason. I know the anime. I know the anime. It was a mistake. Thing was fake.
Yeah.
But I legit wish it was real. Because I still think the man's an asshole. What's this? Oh, this is a Russian version. Yeah, boy! Hey, Terry the Shark brought me some teriyaki. Terry the Fat Shark is back. Terry has brought you some tasty teriyaki sauce. You can use it in all your recipes. Terry will return with another gift next Wednesday. Thank you, Terry the Fat Shark. Just don't die of a heart attack, my dude. Okay.
Oh man.
Holy shit.
I gotta watch that film, I swear.
What film?
The Room.
You never watched The Room yet?
Never watched it.
Dude. The Room isn't just a movie. It's a fucking experience. I watched it in its entirety twice.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. It is more ridiculous than you think. Especially Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah, I might consider watching it just to see how it is.
Well, when it comes to shitty movies, this is king. Like, this isn't Planet Night from Outer Space.
Yeah.
But it is fun. It is actually. But here's the thing: it is an experience. Regarding The Room. In fact, that's actually what I called my I named my PC after the girl, after Lisa from that movie. That shit was tearing me apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking up stuff. Yeah, everyone's like talking about Oprah in Hawaii.
Let me guess. Another feel good porn stunt that Oprah is doing.
No, everyone's kind of like suspecting that she's the one that started the fires.
Really? I mean, I heard about the laser shit, but not Oprah.
Yeah. Well, Oprah right now lives in Hawaii.
Hmm? I thought you didn't know that she lived in Hawaii. I thought she lived in California.
She does when she flies down there.
Hmm. Oh, so she. Oh wait, so she lives in Oahu.
Yeah, she owns property down there.
Oh, okay. I know a guy in Lahaina who lost his home because of the fire. And the fucked up thing is, all the people who they were told to stay they were told to stay there. They were told, but the people who disobeyed, they left. They fucked up. They did the right thing.
Yeah, and I saw the video of people leaving.
Yeah, basically the government didn't want them out. It didn't want them out. It's like, I like to think it's a conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy if it's not real. If it's not,
Because I do feel bad that they got hurt, because it's like a lot of them either lost their families and their friends, and it's like it's a bad situation that happened. Like, it's really bad. I might have to get off soon.
Yeesh.
Yeah, because there's not much. It's like it's been like a slow month. Like, everyone's talking about Armored Core, like how hard it is because of how difficult it is. Like, dude, like, come on. It was made to be that way. It's meant to challenge people, and yet they still do it.
Let me guess. Well, the game is doing very good at gatekeeping the tourists, because that's what those people are doing.
Yeah, but yet they were like, I refunded the game because of how hard it was. Like, dude, like, use your melee.
Yeah, apparently apparently it took some people. How should I say this? Apparently, some people took at least 15 tries or so.
Yeah. And that's what happened.
They just had to get good.
Yeah. Some of them had to get good because they're like complaining about how difficult it was. I'm like, dude.
I mean, in my case, it only took me 5 tries to beat the first boss in Dark Souls 1.
Yeah.
Because I learned the focus patterns and not to waste what I had.
Yeah, they've been trying to get up. They were trying so hard too.
You know what? I honestly wish. You know what? I honestly wish that From Software would do a racing game. I want to play that shit. Gran Turismo is the closest thing, but I want an actual Dark Souls racing game. I want an actual Dark Souls of racing games. I want to actually play this.
Okay.
From Software. You guys do. I know you guys do Souls, but I want you guys to experiment with a racing game and make it as difficult as possible.
Yeah.
Like only a pro would actually beat it. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, we're getting. Oh, we're something getting a blackout.
Alright.
We almost had a blackout where I live.
Yeah, that's probably... What happened?
This meme I found. Let me post it on shit posting real quick.
Alright.
Hello, Christian from what the hell? Sonic Jew? Hello, Felix from PewDiePie. What the fucking if you know, you know. That one infamous scene with PewDiePie and Christian also saying said Game Award.
Yeah. Yep, they're gonna probably work on that one. Hey. They're gonna make everything happen. They're gonna make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen.
Hey, I am calling it regarding Christian. Do you think he's gonna do it again?
I don't know. I just hope I hope she doesn't.
You know, the fact that they sent him. I'm not using her pronouns. Fuck that. We all know why. We all know why Chris actually did that sexual conversion, and it wasn't because they didn't want to be a woman. He did it for pussy. He did it for pussy.
Yeah, he did it for pussy because he wanted to impress a girl.
Well, the goal he got was a lot closer to it than he would ever hope for. You know what I mean? Oh, Barbara, you make me so horny. with your Mitch O'Connell looking face.
I know.
And your catatonic state. I just wanna make love to your woman. I don't care that you're older than me by at least 50 years. Barbara, my beloved, you make me so horny. You make me so horny to the point it's crazy.
You gotta stop that.
Oh Barbara Chan, you make me wanna go down on you all night long. It's always gonna be your first time because you have Alzheimer's and dementia.
I can imagine a gay German techno song.
No. Think more.
I'll
Think
show
more
you
rap
what I
ballad.
mean by it. Like, let me
No.
get a clip.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Dude, take a look at this shit.
Yet German techno exists. It's still going.
In a world where dry ice.
Let me go find a song. I'll show you the song.
JT, take a look at the 4 pics I found.
Alright. Oh god.
Coming soon on Monday, September the 11th.
This is like theater.
Well, it is a musical by 9/11, and they even got the Dancing Israelis in there.
Yeah, that's the German techno scene right there.
Oh, I know that one.
Yeah.
That's Gunther.
Yeah. They used to be known as Eskimo callboys.
There was an AI shitpost of Christian singing, "Oh, you've touched my tra-la-la." Well, basically, Christine.
Well, I'm gonna probably get off, man. I wish I could stick around long enough, but I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Oh, JT, by the way, I can't hear you on the stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Sorry.
Yeah, my microphone is not facing the way it should have been. Anyways, you have a good night, man. I'm gonna get off. You guys take care. Thank you for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.
See ya.
See ya. I'm out. I'm gonna go.